Zed Wild here. I've been going up through these dense woodland, kind of mainly willow, hazel, bit of oak and quite a lot of marshland. As I went up the hill a bit, I noticed to my left this from a distance. We got a wall here, and up there is an engine house, tin mine engine house. See if I can get a better view. Hardly anyone comes here. See the hardly worn path there. Here he is. This is probably one of the most rarely visited mines in Cornwall, I should think. Don't forget I used to rent a tin mine myself. Look at that. They will need to do some restoration work on it. I don't know the name of this mine. And there's more buildings through the doorway. More mine buildings through there. It's on a bit of a hill. In fact, that's probably the shaft. Through that doorway is the shaft, because that's just the bottom of the engine house for the engine. Through that thing is the actual shaft. Could be capped, I hope. Next door, that wall might be a boiler house, the first thing we saw. But look at this, totally surrounded by thick woods on all sides. And it's quite a thick wood I've been walking through. Yeah, you can carry on down this path. You have to be careful of shafts. But they've made this safe, they've put a fence around it. Wonder when that was done. Yeah, it's been done a while. Nice sturdy pieces of wood. Yeah, so I'm not sure what this bit is. Look at this, see what I mean? It's just in thick woods. Some kind of machine thing there as well. And that ought to be the actual shaft at the end of that tunnel. That's normally where the shaft would be. I think I'll have to come back in winter when there's no leaves so we can get a better view of the actual engine house. Don't know where this path goes to after, whether it goes around. See, hardly anyone visits it. Then we've got a steep incline drop. It's on a bit of a hill up here. Not at the top of the hill, it's kind of halfway up the hill, this mine. See a bit of rhododendron down there, first bit of rhododendron I've seen on this walk. There's top of I can't even see the chimney. You can't see anything, can you really? You need to come here in the winter. Yeah, lovely old oak there. Hazel here. Lovely, quiet woodland, never visited. Rarely visited. And quite a large size. It follows a stream valley. Quite a large size woodland for Cornwall. Quite a few acres. Okay, just have a look at this. Oops, didn't see that. See this wall here, that could be the boiler house. It's actually an entire building. So I might see if I can get around that while we're on this exploration video. Ooh, very hard to get through here, brambles everywhere. Here we go, managed to get through the brambles. Just going around this building, which might be the boiler house. There's a deep pit down here. Maybe aha. There we are inside the building. Totally overgrown, like a ruin. Like you get in tropical rainforest, these ruins of temples. We've got our own versions here in Cornwall. Old abandoned tin mines from the 1800s. This is probably 1800s. And we've going to see if I can get in there. I think I can further round. You can see hardly anyone goes here, like I've already said. Maybe might get visited a few times a year. Here's inside this perhaps boiler house. Walls are still up mainly. They might have been the old windows or doors that have collapsed. See another door and a window there, window at the back which you can't see. And I can just see the chimney up there of the engine house. That's about the best view you're going to get of the chimney. Way high up. They will have to come and do some restoration work here, otherwise one day there won't be anything left. It'll all be a pile of rubble. But there is a lot of other tin mines that also need restoring in Cornwall. They can't keep up with all of them, so maybe it will end up, I hope it doesn't, it might end up as a pile of rubble in another 100 or 2 years. Right, find my way back out.